With the border of Scotland crossed, excitement was at a fever pitch. Unfortunately, things weren't to go as well as we'd hoped, with the blowout on the motorway and pitching the tent in foul conditions. We were all really hoping that this wasn't a bad omen of things to come. It's the big day, well, will be tomorrow morning, the Ben. Hoping to do Ben Nevis for CMD Arete, Carn Mor Dearg. The weather isn't going to be great, to be honest. It took us about 13 hours drive from home to get here in foul conditions. We had a blowout on the motorway, so it's been a bit of an adventure getting up here, but all part of the story. And all is good, so it's not a bad little campsite actually. I imagine it in perfect summer conditions, but nice clean block, so ablutions have been done. So it's going to be a case now of getting back to the tent and getting my head down, ready for the climb tomorrow. So okay, I'll catch you in the tent. So with the ablutions done, it was time to ring home to the family, say hi, and get ready for a night's sleep, ready for the following day. Exciting stuff. Morning, it's about 20 to 7, still dark. Had a good sleep, so time to see what the day brings. The rain was stopped for a little bit, but it's been raining all night, so it's going to be pretty wet out there I think today. So okay, I'll see you in a bit. So with a coffee and breakfast inside us, it was a trip to the ablutions block before final prep and get ready for the climb ahead. Exciting stuff. Wow, it's a wave. Wow. Yeah, that's about all. It was a wet and windy morning. We made our way towards Lochaber High School in Fort William, and then on to the Whisky Distillery where the trailhead begins, and then you got a 5-mile hike up towards the north face of the Ben. All new, exciting, a little bit nervous, but wouldn't miss it for the world. As we gained some height, the views across Fort William and Loch Linnhe were fabulous, and the autumn colours of the bracken and cotton grass, absolutely wonderful. Oh yeah. Wow, here we are then on the northern slopes of the Ben Nevis Massif, making our way up towards Carn Mor Dearg. We're going to pass through the distillery and through some woodland, and we're basically making our way up now to the base of Carn Mor Dearg itself. It's a bad day. It's the weather's not great all week, but today is the best of the days. You know, you've had some rain come in, but at the same time it's passing through fast, so that's good. Beautiful views, the autumn colours. It's really late October at the moment, and you know, the Scottish hills are looking magnificent. Just spin round the sky, and there's John up ahead. The three of us in the party today. So heading up towards the Arete between Carn Mor Dearg and Ben Nevis itself. So all good. So I'll catch up with you a little bit later. got to be honest, I was pretty excited to see the Caledonia sleeping service from London, far below us. It terminates in Fort William and allows climbers and skiers to get a good night's sleep before hitting the mountains. Oh yeah. Okay, we're at 272 metres now. We've still got over 1,000 metres of vertical to go. And we just got our first view of the north face, the infamous north face of the Ben, and it looks foreboding and awesome. It's certainly big country up here. I guess, you know, we're hiking and climbing the king of the hills, aren't we? The main event, Ben Nevis, famous all over the world, and to be treated with respect and regard. So yeah, yes, you got to be honest. You know, being, you know, walking, you know, these flanks, a bit trepidatious about it. You know, you feel a bit, you know, big time all of a sudden. We're enjoying it. So far so good. Everybody's in good spirits. So the rain comes and goes. It's a bit blustery as we get higher, but in the main it's okay. Okay, then I'll spin round and let you see what I can see. There is the clouds envelop the north face again. So the summit of the Ben is up there somewhere, and then over here we've got where is it? That's Carn Mor Dearg, one of two Carn Mor Deargs, like subtops of Ben Nevis. Red Peak. So cool. Okay then, I'll catch you a little later. As we made height and drew nearer the base of the north face of the Ben and Carn Mor Dearg, the wind was starting to really pick up and get quite serious now. See the north face of the Ben behind me, there. Oh yeah, just crossing the 340 metre contour to the right. Trail and another 1,005 metres to go, so there's plenty of elevation to do yet, but I'll just spin round so you can see what I can see. Here you go. There's the Corrie, the north face there on the in the clouds, and then over here you've got Carn Mor Dearg behind me, which we're going to climb, and then do the Arete then, the CMD Arete, which is somewhere up there in the clouds. So, okay, see you in a bit. This is where we left the main trail that leads up to the CRC hut under the north face of the Ben, and started making our way up to the summit of Carn Mor Dearg. The going was boggy, wet and difficult, but spirits were high. Oh yeah, hope you can hear me. Okay, we made about 566 metres up Carn Mor Dearg, and we hit some serious wind. We saw some climbers coming down from the Arete. They reckon they were touching at 50 mile an hour gusts up there. And as soon as we hit the 500 metre contour, yeah. So we've made the decision between us to, you know, for safety's sake, to retreat back down the Ben, and you know, leave the Ben for another day. It's absolutely magnificent. You see the North Cliffs behind me, the North Face. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful mountain. But you know, it hasn't got the name Savage Mountain or Venomous Mountain in English for no reason at all. You know, the conditions up here can be harsh, and at the end of the day, the mountain ain't going anywhere, is it? And we can all return and we can summit safely, you know, by the CMD Arete, rather than you know, basically get into a situation where we can't extract ourselves. So that's the decision we've made. Disappointing, yes, but the mountain's not going anywhere. So I've enjoyed walking on the Ben anyway. You know, it's been wonderful. So anyway, we're going to carry on descending, and I'll catch up with you a little bit. Take care. So as we descended Carn Mor Dearg into the corrie below the north face of the Ben, it wasn't a good time. You know, we were all pretty low. It was with heavy heart we were heading down, but you know, it's a safety first mentality always. Wow, Ben Nevis, wonderful. We will return when the mountain gods and Big Ben decide. Hi there. But I'll just quickly sign off. Just going through some woodlands, as you can see, towards the distillery, the Ben Nevis distillery, which is about a quarter of a mile ahead of me, before we head back to the campsite to square off. But it's been good. I've enjoyed it. It's a bit of a disappointment, you know. The wind was just a bit too a bit too tenacious, a bit too gusty to make crossing of the CMD safe, or safe as it can be. But yeah, it's always a bit below. The bend's not going anywhere, so we'll be back to take it on again. And as long as the other boxes are checked, so a little bit drier, less gusty, as clear as today would be nice, then we'll summit. It's been good, we've all enjoyed it, we've had a good time, it's been a good hike. We're approaching 10 miles by the time we get back to the campsite, so that's a good day's hiking and anybody's books. But it was fun to see the bend up close and personal, really impressive, what a mountain, and can't wait to get back there again. So okay, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, so stay safe.